This is Tracy from Our True Colors, a family's journey with dementia. Today I'm here to talk to you about a sensitive issue because it is a recent issue for us. It's an issue of losing your filter with dementia. My dad has begun to lose his filter. Well, things you and I would think and not say are starting to come out my dad's mouth. So here's an example. Girl walks by, you're like, dang, that girl has a big butt. But you don't say it, right? Well, my dad would say it, and he would say it loud enough for everybody around him and the girl to hear it. Now, granted, that hasn't happened. It's not that bad yet. I was just telling you a story to the point. But we are experiencing this in soccer. My dad loves soccer. He's always gone to the boys' game. Both of my parents have. They rarely miss a game, and I appreciate that. I want to keep this in my children's life. You know, it's very cute to watch them come home and they'll sit down with Nana and Papa, go through the game play by play. We've been thinking and talking, what can we do to help my dad with his filter at the soccer games? So he may be sitting there and he will end up blurting things that might be negative about the team, not so nice about a player, or he may be making, comments that sound like he's trying to coach. And Mom and Dad went to the counselor and talked about this because Mom and I both, realize now after the counselor, she came home and said, oh, we have anticipatory anxiety or something, we're worried about what might happen. And I'm worried. There have been times, and I don't like to say it, but there's been times that I've been embarrassed. Things that come out of his mouth, I'm embarrassed. I'm thinking, what are the people thinking around me, the people who don't know us? I don't want to offend anybody. And granted, this group is amazing. Brandon plays for the high school and Justin playing for Travel League. And that high school group, we've been together since the kids were 9. So most of them already know what's happening in our life. They're super accepting and kind. And I know I shouldn't be worried, but I am worried. I'm worried about those families who are new, or the families who have kids who are a little older who might not know what our circumstances are. So we, a year ago when we started this, we had a little cue for Dad that was shh. But then what happened is Dad would start to get mad at me or upset that, I shushed him. Which, come on, who wants their kids shushing them, right? But we're in this role reversal, starting this role reversal. It's not that much, but a little bit. And so I'm trying to do it to protect him and the families around us, right? And I'm protecting myself because it's embarrassing sometimes. So they, over the past few weeks, we've seen this build again, this anger and this blurting at the games. And Mom and Dad have, been talking about it, and it's great. It's wonderful. Dad came then after counseling to the next game, and he hardly said a peep at all. So he's very conscious, and he's trying so hard to make everyone around him comfortable. But I didn't want him to have to do all the change, right? So I decided that I was going to be open. I'm going to take the role like my dad did. My dad goes to the pet store and tells the clerk he's got dementia, right? He's super open about it. So why am I not? Right? And I think I am open, but I think I could be more. So I've been sharing with the new families and some families that I don't know at soccer. What is our circumstances? I'm sharing that Dad has dementia. I'm sharing about his blurting, and people are so welcoming. It's amazing. Everybody struggles in their life, so I don't understand why we don't share our struggles. Starting to share about dementia anymore, and more people who have parents or grandparents or battled in some sort of way something similar. And so I think it is important for us to all open our mouths, share what your struggle is, help other people around you feel comfortable and accepted in the environment that we are in together in our community. I don't know if they realize, and maybe some of them will when they watch this video, that my mom and I and my dad greatly appreciate their love and understanding, and that they're not judging. We go to soccer and we feel like we are safe. It's a safe spot for us and we don't have to worry. So what is my purpose of this video? The purpose of the video is counseling is major help. People with dementia can still work on their behaviors, but most of all, we as the outsiders have to change, and we have to change the environment so that person with dementia can focus and live and function happily in that environment. So that being that I chose to share my story. I chose to share so that I could go to soccer and I could sit comfortably without being embarrassed or worried. And, if somebody didn't understand, well, too bad on them. But at least I've tried, right? But, true to the Alma soccer program, they have been loving and accepting, and I can't thank them enough. If you are battling with your loved one that has dementia and maybe they do things to embarrass you, consider opening up. Consider opening up to the people that are around you and explaining. And when you allow people in, it's a time that people can open their arms and love you and have more tolerance. Now, there is one thing I've learned to this, is that if you don't know someone, and they might say something, right? Something stupid, something mean, I learned to give them the benefit of the doubt. Because maybe they are like my dad and they don't have the ability to control what comes out their mouth. I hope that this video will inspire you to be more accepting and tolerant, and can help us help our families with dementia live more comfortably.